Pastafarian pastor leads prayer at a government meeting. Yeah, the religion that was started to mock religion has now grown far enough, and enough people have said that that's their main religion, that is now being forced into government that wants to have Christianity and that kind of stuff in there. In Homer, Alaska, a pastor wearing a cauldron on his head offered the opening prayer on behalf of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster to open a local government meeting in Alaska, the latest blessings from the non-traditional church since a court ruling. Barrett Fletcher, the Pastafarian pastor, noted the duties performed by the members of the, however you say that word, assembly, in his Tuesday message, adding a few of them seem to feel they can't do work without being overseen by a higher authority. Canny radio station KSRM reported Wednesday, "So I'm called to invoke the power of the true inhabitant creator of the universe, the drunken, tolerant sect of all the lesser and more recent gods, and maintainer of gravity here on Earth. May the great flying spaghetti monster rouse himself from his stupor and let his noodly, dangly good grow to each assembly member in their seats," Fletcher said. The only person who stood for the evacuation were those without seats in the standing room Assembly Hall of Homer, which is about 125 miles south of Anchorage. One man turned his back to face the wall during the evacuation. The other man did not remove his hats. The Pastafarian invocation followed one in June from Satanic Temple member Iris Fonter that caused a mount of dozen people to leave the assembly chamber in slumber and protest when she invoked "Hail Satan" in her opening prayer. Fontaine was among the plaintiffs in the lawsuit alleged by the American Civil Liberties Union of Alaska, gaining the after approved in 2006 policy saying that people who wanted to give the invocations at the government bodies meetings had to belong to, I'm going to guess, the main church. I've lost my place now. Belong to official organizations with an established presence in the Kinney Pennsauce. Other platforms who had been denied permission to government invokes included an atheist and a Jewish woman. Well, I can see maybe not allowing atheists because they don't believe in anything. It's supposed to be like opening prayer type of thing. So what are they going to pray to? Science? They don't believe in anything. They only want facts. That's an atheist. Jewish, I see that because there are a lot of anti-Semitic people, especially those on the left. The Alaskan Supreme Court last October ruled that the Brough policy was unconstitutional, and the Brough government changed it in November to allow anyone to offer invocations regardless of religion. The Flying Spaghetti Monster Church was called FSM for short, was formed in 2005 as a response to Kansas State Board of Education's hearings on evaluations on evolution in schools. Its founder sent a letter about FSM as a way to argue against teaching creationism in biology classes, in the Homer News has reported. Barrett, who stated, church followers believe in indivisible and undirectable monster made of spaghetti and meatballs created the universe after drinking heavily, and that his noodly appendages hold great power. Many labeled the movement as satire, but it is recognized as an official religion in some countries, the news reported. Barrett, who started his chapter in Homer on the lower Kootenai Peninsula, concluded his opening prayer as asking the Flying Spaghetti Monster to provide each assembly member significant satisfaction in the perception of accomplishments and allow them true relaxation and assembly supply of their favorite beverages at the end of the evening of work. And yeah, it is a parody religion type thing to just make fun of religion or try to say how stupid it is, and then it caught on. It's like, you could technically be a Jedi. You could have that be your religion. You can have anything be a religion as long as enough people do it. I just thought this was a funny story to cover. And, hey, as always, thanks for watching, and like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe, comment, don't comment. YouTube is still free at the moment. And yes, it is raining where I am at, and as always, have a good one.